today we're going to move through a slow flow. So if you want to find yourself in a comfortable seated position, you can sit like me, cross-legged, or you can sit kneeling, however you like. Today we're going to run through a class which is a little bit slower. So we'll be moving quite slow, so it's for those days where you're feeling a little bit tired but you still want to get your body moving and you still want to feel really good after your class. So find yourself in a seated position, make yourself nice and comfortable, maybe find a pillow to sit on if you like, and when you're ready, just closing down the eyes. And we'll take a few rounds of breath here. Just deep inhale through the nose and exhaling out the mouth, maybe rolling your shoulders back and down. Deep breath in, fill the belly all the way up, and exhale. Do a few more rounds like this, nice and slow. So deep breath in through the nose, filling the belly all the way up, and exhaling out the nose. Maybe if Ujjayi practice is in your practice, Ujjayi breathing, you can breathe with your Ujjayi breath. Otherwise just breathe normally. Take another big breath in and out. One more like this. Okay, and if you like, you can open your eyes and we'll just slowly start to move the neck. Just releasing any tension. If you've been stressed out through the day, especially if you're sitting at a desk all day, we tend to really end up like this at our desks, not knowing it. So just releasing consciously those shoulders and releasing the neck. Maybe holding and pausing in any tight bits. And remembering to really continuing to breathe here. Beautiful. When you're ready, we'll plant our left palm down, reach the right arm all the way up and over. I'm going to reach towards the right side, lengthening through the right side body. And then we'll just swap sides. So reaching all the way up and over towards the left, keeping your butt seated on the floor. And then we'll repeat once more on each side. Just reaching over to wherever feels good. Cool. And from here, we'll move into a few seated cat-cow. So plant your hands on your knees and rolling up the spine. I'm going to draw the navel in towards the belly. And then inhale, lifting the chest up towards the sky, maybe looking up, drawing the shoulders back and down. And then exhale, rounding up the spine. Feel the shoulder blades drawing apart here. You might like to make some little movements if that feels good. Just rolling around, you can do some barrel rolls here. Really opening up the heart, and then exhale, rounding, drawing the chin into the chest. One more like this, deep breath in, drawing the shoulders back and down, lifting the heart. And exhale, rounding at at the spine, drawing that navel in to the spine. Oh, okay, so from here we're going to move over into our 4-point kneel. So bringing the wrists under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. Maybe you'd like to just wriggle around a bit. From here we're going to flip our right palm over so the fingertips are facing towards the back of the mat and really releasing the wrists here. So again, if you've been at the desk typing away all day, it's easy to forget that we really need to release some of that tension in our wrist. And then flip it over. And we're just going to, again, just roll around. Be nice and gentle here. Going clockwise and anti-clockwise. And then we're going to swap sides. So flipping the left palm over. And again, just going clockwise and anti-clockwise to wherever feels good. So you might feel a spot that feels, oh, that's nice, and then just hold it there. Or you can keep moving. And then when you're ready, we'll flip that palm over. So we're onto the left hand now, and again, anti-clockwise, clockwise, forward and back. Really pressing the top of that hand in towards the mat. Flip it back over, and we're going to move through a thread the needle here. So we're going to reach our left fingertips up towards the sky. Keep your hips straight and square towards the back of the mat, and then inhale, lifting the left fingertips, and then exhale all the way down. So we're threading the needle. So the left arm goes underneath the right arm, tenting the right fingertips at eye level. Take a breath in. Stay here for your exhale. Just drawing that right hip back, making sure it's square towards the back of the mat. Plant the right palm, lift the left palm up towards the sky, take a big breath in. And exhale, planting the left palm down. We'll repeat this on the other side. So lifting the right fingertips up towards the sky. Take a big breath in. And then exhale, we're going to thread the needle all the way under. It should feel really nice in that right shoulder blade. Take a nice deep breath in. Full breath out. Plant the left palm, reach the right palm all the way up to the sky, and exhale, planting both hands down. From here, we're going to shift forward, wrap your elbows in, and we're going to gently lower all the way down towards the floor. We'll move through a few rolling cobras here. So just leave your palms underneath your shoulders, wrapping the elbows in towards you, shoulders are back and down, and keep your gaze towards the front of the mat here to protect your neck. We're going to inhale, just gently lift to a little baby cobra. Take a breath in at the top here, and then exhale, slowly lower down. See if you can sync your body and your breath together here. So inhale, nice and slow. Maybe going a little bit higher. Really clench your butt here. Draw the shoulders back and down. And slowly exhale all the way back down towards the floor. One more like that, maybe coming a little bit higher and lengthening the inhale. And then exhale all the way down. From here, we're going to cactus out the left arm towards the left side. And we're going to come into a pec stretch here. So we're just going to roll on over towards the left. So you can place your right foot, right sole down behind your left foot, or you can keep it on top of your left, wherever feels good. Keep your left temple towards the floor and just tenting your right fingertips at eye level here. Take a big breath in and a full breath out. One more like that, deep breath in and a full breath out. And we'll swap sides, so cactusing out the right arm, rolling over towards your right, maybe planting the sole of that left foot down, and then tenting your left fingertips, finger pads at eye level. Take a big breath in and a full breath out. One more like that, deep breath in and a full breath out. Beautiful. We're going to roll all the way back on our bellies. From here, we're going to sweep our hands back behind us. Palms are facing down. Bring your toes so that they're touching your big toes. Keep them firmly on the floor. Press your pelvis. Press your pelvis in towards the floor. Really squish it in towards the floor and engage the glutes. Inhale, rolling the shoulders back and lifting the chest. Stay here for your exhale. Take another breath in and stay for your exhale. One more deep breath in and exhale, melting all the way down. Take a breath in here. Full breath out. And we're going to do that again one more time. So inhale, lifting the shoulders up. Stay for your exhale. One more time. Inhale, lifting the shoulders, maybe lifting the feet. Clenching the butt. Full breath out. Okay, one more big breath in. Lift and exhale all the way down. Beautiful. Plant your hands and we're going to send the hips all the way up and back to a child's pose. So bring your knees so that they're nice and wide and then reaching far forward in front of you. Forehead kisses the mat here. Big belly breath. Full exhale. We're going to plant the right palm down on the right side of your mat, left palm on top of the right. And take a big breath in. Full breath out, sinking the chest towards the floor. One more like that. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Swap sides, left palm down, right palm on top. Reaching over, feeling that breath all the way through the right side body as you breathe in. And exhale. One more like that. Deep breath in. And a full breath out. Beautiful. From here, plant your hands and we're going to meet in a downward facing dog. So tuck your toes and press the hips all the way up and back. So we're meeting in our downward facing dog. Okay, take a big breath in. Full breath out. One more deep inhale. And an exhale. We're going to come to our tippy toes on the breath in. Bend the knees, look forward and walk to the front of the mat. Take an inhale for a halfway lift and exhale, melting all the way down, crown of the head towards the floor. Inhale, sweeping the arms up towards the sky, maybe a slight back bend. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Samastiti. Inhale, sweeping the arms all the way up to the sky. Fill the lungs all the way up and exhale everything out. Empty the lungs, crown of the head towards the floor. Take an inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. We're going to step back with our right leg. Inhale, we're going to sweep our arms up towards the sky. I'm going to meet in a crescent lunge. So just check in here, activating your right glute, pressing your right knee nice and strong, your right leg is nice and extended. Maybe you'd like to bend the knee, tuck the tailbone under, draw the navel in, and roll the shoulders back and down. Take a nice big breath in, and a full breath out. One more deep inhale. And we're going to exhale and open up to a warrior two here. So make any adjustments you need. Check in with your heels that they're in line. Your left knee is tracking in the same direction as your left toes. Gazing over your front middle finger, we're going to take 3 full long breaths here. 2. 1 more, rolling those shoulders back and down. I'm going to flip the front palm. Inhale, cartwheel, and reach all the way towards the back of the mat. Reach, reach, reach. Big breath in. And then we're going to cartwheel the hands all the way down to frame the front foot. From here, we're going to lift our front foot and press it back into a 3-legged dog. Take a breath in. Full breath out as you bend the knee, flex the knee and bring the left heel towards the butt. So we're yawning the butt open. Take a breath in. And then exhale, we're going to plant our left foot down and move into a squatting position. So you can stay here if this is enough for you. If you feel like it, you can press up into a wild thing. Lift the heart. And then exhale, we'll move back into our squat position. And then we'll push up to a high plank. Drop the knees, lower all the way down to the floor. Slowly taking inhale for a cobra. Exhale to lower. Press up to a 4-point kneel. Tuck the toes and push the hips up to your downward facing dog. Maybe pedaling out the feet here. Beautiful. Come up to your tippy toes. Bend the knees, look forward, and walk, walk, walk to the front of your mat. Take an inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up to the sky. And exhale, hands to heart center, Samasthiti. Inhale, sweeping the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, emptying out the lungs, lowering, melting forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. We're going to step back with our left foot. Make sure your foundation's really nice and strong here. And then we're going to inhale through a flat back, up to our crescent lunge. You can bend the back knee here if you like, to give yourself a little bit more room in the hips. Bending the front knee, tucking the tailbone under, and reaching the arms up towards the sky. Take a big breath in. Stay for your exhale. Draw the navel into the spine. Big breath in. And exhale, we're going to open up to our warrior two. So just gazing, landing here in your warrior two. Taking 3 full rounds of breath. Maybe sinking deeper on each exhale. 2 more. Rolling the shoulders back and down. Deep breath in. Full breath out. I'm going to flip the palm, reverse the warrior all the way up and over, reaching towards the back of the mat. And then we're going to cartwheel the hands down to frame the front foot. Plant your hands nice and firm, press through all four corners, lift the front foot, right foot pushes back to a three-legged dog, flexing those toes, bending and flexing the right knee so the heel comes towards the butt, lifting the right knee up towards the sky, and we're going to shift over into our squat. So planting the right foot down behind you and squatting back down here. So you can stay here. Just make sure you're not locking out your elbow. Staying here, or if you feel like you can and you'd like to, pressing all the way up to your wild thing. Take a big breath in, and then exhale. We're going to meet in a high plank. You can lower the knees if you like, otherwise wrap the elbows in, lower to your chaturanga, take a cobra or an upward facing dog, and exhale back to your downward facing dog. Take a big breath in, full breath out. Beautiful. From here we're going to lift up to our tippy toes, bend the knees, look forward and walk, step or jump to the front of your mat. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, sweeping the arms all the way up to the sky. And exhale, bringing the hands to heart center. Beautiful. Okay, from here, we're going to move into the tree pose. So, just bringing your hands to heart center, and we're going to raise the left leg up towards you. Grabbing a hold of the ankle, and you can bring the sole of the foot to the inside of the thigh or to the inside of your calf here. So take a big breath in and stay for your exhale. So just find a spot in front of you, and you can stay with your hands like this in Samastiti, or you can bring them out, which is a really beautiful, empowering pose, opening up the chest. You might even like to test your balance and close your eyes. It's always fun. Take a big breath in and a full breath out. Okay, and we're going to swap sides. So bringing the right knee in towards you, and then grabbing a hold of the right ankle, placing the sole of the foot wherever feels good, as long as it's not on your knee, so on the inside of your thigh or your shin. And then bringing the hands into heart center, or we can lift and open the heart. Again, if you want to try a little bit of a little challenge for yourself, you might like to close the eyes down. Stay here for 3, 2, 1, and beautiful. All good. Cool, so from here we're just going to cross the legs. We're going to meet sitting down. Reach the legs out in front of you. Inhale, sweeping the fingertips up towards the sky, and exhale, we're going to mount over the front thighs. Relaxing the crown of the head towards the feet. Relaxing the neck. Taking 5 full rounds of breath here. And then we're going to move into a nice grounding pose, so wide-legged fold. So opening up the legs to wherever feels good for you, and you can stay here, or if it feels okay, you can start to creep forward. Maybe you can go to your forearms. And we'll be here for about a minute, so you can stay here, and then maybe as we go, you might end up feeling like, oh, I can go a little bit further. So just see how you feel. As long as you're not in pain. And just relax into the pose here. Just concentrate on your breath if you can. Really taking those long and slow, steady, deep inhales from the belly all the way up to the crown of the head. And a full exhale. Deep breath in. Full breath out. And a few more like that at your own pace. And when you're ready, we'll slowly come all the way back up. Just bringing the legs, drawing them back together. And we're going to meet lying on our backs. So just gently lying all the way down. Draw the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a nice big squeeze. Maybe rocking from side to side. Extending the left leg out, keep the right knee in towards you. Give it a nice squeeze in towards you. And then extend the right sole of the foot up towards the sky. And if it feels accessible to you, you can move into a half happy baby. So grabbing a hold of the outer blade of the right foot and drawing the knee to the outside of your torso. And then redrawing that right knee in towards you. We'll come into a supine twist, so send that right knee over towards the left, and then gazing over towards the right side. Take a nice big breath in, and a full breath out. And we'll just swap sides now, so drawing the left knee in, give it a nice big squeeze. Sending the left sole of the foot up towards the ceiling. Take a big breath in. Full breath out. And then grabbing a hold of the outside of your left foot. Moving into your half happy baby here. Maybe extending that leg out. And then drawing the left leg over towards the right and gazing over towards the right side for your supine twist. Take a nice big breath in. And rinse and release on the exhale. One more like that. Deep breath in. And rinse and release. Okay, from here we're going to squeeze both knees in, and then you can do whatever pose you like to finish off the class. If you're feeling a little bit more energetic, you can move into a wheel if you like, or a bridge. So you might like to place the palms down and just lift the hips up towards the sky, tucking the pelvis under, engaging the glutes. Drawing the knees in, and exhale, lower. Take a breath in here. Full breath out. We'll do one more round, so If you'd like, you can go into your wheel, or if you'd like to do bridge again, keeping the palms towards the floor. I'll go into a wheel this time, but you can stay and go into your bridge. So feet planted, pushing through all four corners. And then we're going to lift up, pressing the heart up towards the ceiling, engaging the glute. Take a big breath in. Stay for your exhale. One more big breath in. Really lifting the heart. And exhale, we're going to lower everything towards the floor. Maybe you'd like to windscreen wipe the knees from side to side. And then we'll move into our Shavasana. So extending everything, palms towards the ceiling and closing down the eyes. Take a big breath in here. Fill the lungs up all the way from the pelvis up to the crown of the head. I always imagine one of those things at the circus, if you've got one of those really big hammers and you bang that metal thing and ball goes up. If that was a good description, but just imagine a ball of light from the pelvis up to the crown of the head. And then exhale the ball of light out. Do as many of those as you like until you find a bit of stillness. And if you'd like to stay here, you can turn me off. And thank you so much for joining today's class. I hope you're feeling a little bit more energized or well rested. And I hope you've got a little bit more space as well. So thank you so much.